about this. This is the Hunter EcoSilver HEPA Tower Air Purifier. So you are getting something that's not only from a great brand that you know, Hunter, but you're getting an air purifier. You probably clean your house. If you saw dirty water, you would clean that as well. But your air, what are you doing with that? You need to be cleaning your air, and that's exactly what this does. It is a HEPA air filter inside of it, so it's super, super reliable. You've got 3 different colors. This one's your white and silver, white and silver. This one's your black and silver, and then that one is your gray and silver. Black and silver is the most limited. And then we also have the other 2 colors. Sale price does go away, I believe, at the end of the day. We've got a couple of those items in the show, including these, the Today Special Value pants. The QVC 2 Big Deal pants goes away at the end of the day, and so it's our Today Special Value, which all ends in about 45 minutes, by the way. And free shipping and handling, that saves you $7.50. It's V36923. $69.98 for this size of an air filter or air purifier is a phenomenal price. We're talking about up to about 101 square feet. So put this in a bedroom, put it in an office, put it in a baby's room. What is it taking care of? It's taking care of some of the smells that might come from a kitchen. Let's say you're cooking something. In my family, it's always fish and broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and those are always going to smell. You put this on high and you're taking care of those things. You're cleaning and filtering through the things that you cannot see. So those of you who are being extremely sensitive right now because of all of the allergens and the pollen and all of that stuff that's coming into your home, this is a great thing to have in there right now. With me right now is Amy D'Angelo. She is here to talk to us about this one from Hunter. Hi, Amy. How are you?
Hey, Kirsten. How are you tonight?
I'm great. Thanks. This is a cute one, too. It's a nice, sleek look.
I love this. I love the size. I love everything about it. But most of all, I love that it's from Hunter. They've been around since 1886. It's a brand that we know and trust and love. But this does everything that we need it to do, just like all the bigger units. So please don't let its smaller statue scare you. Now, it is rated for 101 square foot room to clean that air, and it's going to circulate that air 115 times a day. But if you have a bigger room, let's say 20 by 20, it's still going to circulate that air. It's just going to clean it less times an hour. So it's going to clean it about 30 times an hour. So you can see anywhere between that 101 square foot size and that 400 square foot size, it's still cleaning your air over and over again. And I think we have some animation that we can show you just about how well this works. Now you can see it's pulling all of that dust and that dirt and that debris and all those little particles floating up in the air that we can't see, and it's sucking it into that filter. It is a EcoSilver pre-filter, and silver naturally will inhibit the growth of all of those microorganisms and bacteria. And that coconut carbon is going to help you get rid of all the odors and the smoke and the pollutants and the allergies, everything that's making our cars green right now. Mine is terribly green. But then you've got that true HEPA filter, and true HEPA is the gold standard in filtration, getting rid of the pollen, the pet hair, the dander, the dust, the debris. Everything from the human hair, which is 80 to 100 microns, down to 1 particle of smoke, which is 0.5 microns. Again, that's invisible to the human eye. And I'm actually going to come in really close right now because I just want you to see all those little silver dots? Well, that is that EcoSilver pre-filter that is inhibiting the growth of all of those microorganisms right here on your filter inside your Hunter unit.
Let me remind you, the price goes away at the end of the day, so you've got about 40 minutes until this price does go up. This is the white and silver, there's a black and silver, and the gray and silver. Let's talk about everything that we see here on the front. Tell me about it.
Absolutely. So at the top there is your power button, and then you have your accent light button, which is really nice because if you want to have it in a room like your kitchen, so if you get up in the middle of the night, you've got that pretty little accent light. And then you have your fan, which is your 1, 2, 3, low, medium, high, and that moon. That moon, Kirsten, is my favorite because what it does is it'll turn off your lights and it'll make it really whisper quiet for anybody who's a light sleeper. And then you have your timer here, which is your 2, 4, and 8 hours. And the last button is absolutely my favorite because I don't know how dirty the air in your home is, but this unit does. And that will illuminate telling you that you need to change that filter. And actually, I know we talked about it before that there only are two ways to clean the air in your home. And one is with our lungs and one is with an air purifier. And I'm actually going to turn mine up high just to show you, and you can see it's blowing this little pom-pom around. That's the clean air coming out. But if I put it here, you can see it sucks it right in. And that's where it's pulling in all of that dirty air and it's sending it out clean in the back so that it is circulating that air in your home all day, every day. And I keep mine running. And, I always joke about the fairy dust that you see, but that all twinkling little stuff you see in the sunlight, not fairy dust. It is dust and dirt and debris because the inside of our homes are 2 to 5 times dirtier than the outside. Why? Because we open our windows, we open our doors,
especially right now.
Everything comes in. Yep. And we're getting all the wonder of that sunshine. I'm like you. I love the summer and the sun, but I love having my windows open. But yet when I close them at night, all of that dirt and debris gets trapped in our homes and we're breathing it in and circulating it through our lungs. But I keep my unit running all day, every day, and it is cleaning your air because, again, it's always dirty in our home.
And no fail, at least in my house, there's a cooking thing, like either like smells or we searing some steak a little too much, and this thing these air purifiers just take care of it. If you want the white and the silver, in the white, we have fewer than 1,200. In the black and silver, that's really pretty, 600 left. And then the gray and silver, that is our most popular. And we'll have about 850 left to go around. So in the past, it was when I had the babies in my house, and I still have these, but it was always a great baby gift to give an air purifier, and always in the baby's room was an air purifier. And I feel like that's kind of something that we always do. We always treat the kids, the grandkids, the children better than ourselves. We're like, oh, they need an air purifier. They need a humidifier. They need, silk pajamas or whatever it is. Why aren't you doing that for yourself? You need to be breathing clean air as well. What if you have somebody who's in sensitive groups? What if you have somebody who's elderly? Somebody who suffers from massive amounts of allergens and sensitivities? Or just normal everyday living in your home with the stuff that's in the air that you can't see. This is filtering it for you. Now I know other air purifiers are $150, $300, $600. $69.98 for this one today on a sale price. And it's not like Joe's air purifiers. It's from Hunter, Amy. So we're getting a really good quality at a super low price, but on a sale price, and the price goes away at the end of the day.
That's right. And Kirsten, I also love the fact that the back of this unit, and I'm just going to kind of turn mine around, there's a little handle here. So you can just carry it and move it from space to space. But I have them, as I said, all over my home because, again, like you, I had children and I always had these in the kids' rooms. And it's so nice to know that I'm getting that benefit too, and not just the kids, the grandkids, but everyone is. And again, here's your filter. And you can get the filters on QVC.com, but this is your EcoSilver pre-filter with that coconut carbon. That's going to help with all the fish smells and the candles and all the VOCs and all the other stuff we can and can't see up in our air, followed by that true HEPA, which is your gold standard in air purification. But Hunter, again, they have been around. We know them for their fans and their motors. They've been around since 1886, and they know how to move that air so that you can clean it. And this unit does a great job doing just that in a pretty little package.
White with the silver, black and the silver, gray with the silver is the most limited though, so that one's going quick. And remember, the price does expire at the end of the day. And you get easy pay and you get free shipping and handling. Amy's gonna be back in a little bit with something else, so don't go anywhere. Ooh, she's got Bright Living coming up. These are great. These are when the power goes out.